Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 9 of Follow a Sketch February, a hop started by Scrapping Reflections, which is Sandy or State Goddess on YouTube. And here is the sketch. And this sketch is by Liz, I think it's Chittister or Chidister. Sorry if I butchered your name. And I am going to document this picture of me and my friend Mary at work. And I'm going to use the die cuts with a View Cool Kids paper pad. And I have all of these papers right here that I've pulled out are scraps, except that background one is like a light pink floral. And then I pulled some stickers out of an Echo Park school collection, as well as some Paper Studios embellishments and word stickers. And so I'm hoping to use up some of these scraps and get this picture documented. And then I may bring in some other things. We'll see. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my picture, and of course this sketch. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I am trimming down the picture or the papers that I have my scraps. And I'm going to try and make all these different layers. I love this sketch for scrap usage for sure. I had plenty of big pieces of paper so in this collection, so it was easy to use just scraps to pretty much do everything but the base page. And I almost had base pages because I had some pretty big papers. So I have this green little squiggly line one, and I'm going to put this down first. And then I'm just going to start making the layers. And I take this star paper and I'm going to cut a fishtail in it. And I only fishtail one of mine. The other one I ended up deciding to keep as a whole rectangle. This right here, the hello. But I'm going to mat it on this pink shiny paper because it kind of disappears. Now, I thought while I was in the middle of all this, I considered matting my fishtailed white paper. I also considered inking it, but I did not end up doing so. I think in the end it stands out just fine. But at this point, I was debating on what I wanted to do. So this picture of me and my friend, she and I both work in the front office at our school. And first I'm going to mat this in a dark color so it helps pop that out, and then put it on this peachy color. So after 3:30, we no longer have to open the doors or answer the phones because our office hours in the school are till 3:30. And sometimes we have people who come to the door after hours. Now, sometimes if we're still at work, that's exactly what happens is she hides underneath her desk and yanks me down with her. Now, in this certain situation, that's not what happened. That's what I thought was happening because I thought somebody was coming, but it was during the middle of the day. So I was super confused. It's because she called our courier by the wrong name. And so she was embarrassed. And she yanks me down and I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I just called." Okay, I'm not even, anyway, she called him by the wrong name. I don't even know if he knew. But it was awful humorous to her. So she pretty much pulls me halfway to the floor. And so, anywho, it was pretty entertaining. So I am putting all the layers down. I did ink this white border or a little strip, and you can see in the sketch it's like a blue color, so it is peeking out over on the left side a little and then more on the right. Now it was in front of the banner, but I didn't want it in front of the banner, that hello, so I tucked it behind, but I did ink it with black soot so it would stand out, since I already have black on this layout with that little very thin pop of black matting my picture. So the other thing I'm doing now is I used my Creative Memory circle punch and made 3 circles out of that, almost said tan. Wow. That aqua green color right there, or minty color. And then I pulled this little strip of this peachy, which is what my picture's matted in. And I brought that in, and I'm going to use my Nuvo Deluxe to put that across here. I really think this layout is so much fun. It could be done in so many different ways. You could have a separate pattern on the top and then have like a branding strip or a border strip where those two papers connect. I mean, you could add more and more layers to this. I just thought that this was such a fun layout, and I'm super excited. So now I'm just tucking in a few things that are kind of related to school. I had this half of a school bus from where I guess I tucked a front part of a school bus on another layout. And then I have some of these word phrases that I thought were very fitting. This first one says, "There's no place like school," and there is no place like my school. No place. It is an entertaining day to be there on the regular. I love my job. I love my previous job. I love this job. I'm very lucky and very blessed to have been able to work in two really amazing schools and with some really fabulous people. But these people keep me laughing every day at work and then after work. We text back and forth and laugh about silly things. So I have these like foam daisies, and I went ahead and added those in the sketch. They kind of look like daisies, and so I went ahead and put those there. I moved one of them in a little because I wanted it right by that school bus, and then I did put that gold foamy puffy glittery heart over there by the "There's no place like school." And then there's a little phrase at the bottom that I tuck in, and I can't remember what it says, but it's very fitting. And then I have these 4 word phrases that I pulled from different clear Paper Studio sticker sheets. And one of them says something about sweet and sassy. I'm the sweet one, she's the sassy one. One of them's got like little lipstick on it and says something. One of them says something about shining. And then I can't remember. I think this one says something about being lovely. So I just thought they were very fitting little word phrases, and they have that pop of gold, which is in this paper collection as well. And that's it. Like I said, it took me less than 30 minutes overall to get this done. And this is probably one of my shortest videos that I'll be posting because it's only like 7.5 minutes. So, hey. So this is a great way to use up scraps and layers and pieces of little bits of papers and longer papers. Time to shine is what that one says. So anyway, I love this one. Oh yes, keep it lovely. We definitely keep it lovely. Sweet and sassy. And then the last one over there says, "I am very busy," which is totally true. And the attitude, well, anyway, so I hope that you all will go check out everybody else who is participating in Follow Sketch February. You could search it by the hashtag on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. Have a great day and happy scrapping.